I'd say the thing that makes Karen most unique is the amount of consideration and care and love she has for her friends and family. She just thinks all the time about the people in her life and what she can do to make them happy and bring them joy, and that's really a wonderful thing that she does.
So I think one of the things that I have observed about Karen is that she can really see the joy and beauty in pretty much anything and everything, no matter how big or even how small.
Karen is very thoughtful, unique person, and very inviting. I always feel like I'm welcomed and part of the clan.
Karen is the only person that still sends me handwritten letters, and I think that's beautiful.
She always had a focus. She had goals and a focus in her life, and she really followed it and really did not detract.
Her determination. I have never met a woman who no is not an option, and she will always go for what she wants. And to me, that's very unique and something I really value.
She is 100%. She's focused and working hard to do her best. Always. She sees things about people that I may not pick up on. She may see some characteristics behind what people are saying, kind of, I guess, exposing their true feelings. She's pretty wise about people.
My favorite author says, sarcasm is the last refuge of the chaste-filled soul. And I think that is a perfect encapsulation of what Mom isn't. I think Mom is so earnest, and she always seeks to find a direct rapport with whoever she's talking to. And I find that whenever I talk with Mom, at one point in the conversation, she will always cry. I always respect that about her, because it's so easy to be sarcastic. It's so easy to guard yourself, and Mom never wants to guard herself. She wants to be understood. She understands the vulnerability of conversation, and I always like that. I always think that's really unique.
I think it's her love for serving and how she would just, like nothing else, but just see people enjoy themselves, have a good time, and she just serves in the background. I think that's really unique about her, and we're all really blessed by it, how, just how she doesn't really think of how tired she is, no matter how long the day was. She would always make sure that everybody's served, everybody has the best of the best meals, the best of the best experience. And then afterwards, she would insist to not anybody do a thing, but she would just clean up. So that, to me, I haven't really met a whole lot of people like that.
Well, Karen's taught me that I can do things that I may not think that I could. And that you just grind it out and go for it, and things just happen, they work out. And she's taught me the value of just trying to be patient and kind with everybody, because she's really good at that.
Mom always said, actions speak louder than words, actions speak louder than words. And it was a sort of a platitude that's seemingly lost meaning at times, but as I've gotten older, that resonated with me quite a bit. Because as I've gotten older, you realize there's so much truth behind such a simple saying. People can say grandiose things, but oftentimes they're meaningless. It's just like air. But what people do quietly behind the scenes, that defines a person. There's no look at me moment. There's just sort of like, I'm quietly going about my task. And Mom does things where she doesn't expect to be noticed. She does it all the time. When I come over on Sundays, or just in general when I visit her, she'll always make a meal, and that's basically translated as saying, how can I show you that I love you? How can I say I care about you and that you're special? And her love language is hospitality, making a meal. And I always think that that is her way of saying, you matter.
She's taught me to always take time to look for the beauty around me and not be afraid to spend a moment enjoying it.
I think Karen's taught me that patience and persistence pays off. I always watch her projects on Facebook at her house, and it's nice to see them from start to finish and kind of making a nice home and space there, which gives me inspiration for my new home and our space.
I think that her consideration for others makes her very different from me. I am a polite and nice person, but sometimes I can not be as thoughtful as she is. So it's something I aspire to be as considerate as she is.
So one thing that I've definitely learned from Karen is that hosting doesn't necessarily have to be a big deal. You know, I know that she is always happy to welcome family members and friends into her home.
The commitment, the level of commitment, knowing her story, knowing what she went through, and you know, it's just how it inspires me many times to just not give up on relationships and just really see the good side of the things. Mom's always really good at making the best of what she has. Like our wedding, she works really hard, tirelessly, putting everything together for the budget that she has, and we had probably one of the best weddings that I've ever seen, and I'm blessed enough to be my wedding. And you know, my friends were saying that that's one of the best weddings I've ever been to. So I think that's really a good example of how mom, what I learned from mom, like working with what you have. You know, like you can actually make really amazing experience, amazing things happen out of, you know, just what you have.
Definitely to be a strong woman. I feel like she has taught me what that is, what that looks like, and that has really helped me in life. When it comes to facing hardship, I don't fall apart like a $2 suitcase. If it wasn't for her showing me and modeling what a strong woman is and does, and how she never gives up, and how she really just, again, goes for what she wants and never gives up. So that has carried on into my life and has really helped me being a mom, being a wife, being able to face the hardships of life. So I really am thankful for that.
The biggest thing is taught me about myself that I'm a very special person, and you've always treated me that way, not just in your words, but especially in your actions. And I really appreciate that about you, because I've always struggled with self-esteem issues about myself, and always felt less than, but not around you. You've never made me feel that way. And every time I'm with you, you make me feel like I'm the most special person on the planet at that time. And thank you, sister, for thinking so much of me that you invited me to your own family reunion. Makes me feel really, really important as one of your special brothers. Thank you.
So I've been told that 30 is the new 60, so happy 30th birthday with love from Matt. Can't wait to see you again, and hope you have an awesome birthday.
I want you to know that I hope you have a chance to, you know, take advantage and do all the traveling and exploring that I know that you've always been wanting to do, because you really deserve it.
I want her to know that she is very loved, and I hope she has a wonderful 60th birthday, and I look forward to spending many more years celebrating her.
I would want Karen to know that she is loved by everyone, and that we all look forward to spending a lot more years with her and doing things like this and spending time together.
Turning 60 might not be real easy for you, but your brother John, I've been there. Turned 60, and my 60s so far have been the best years of my life. And this is not just from your brother, but from a man. You're just as beautiful today as I always remember you. And you're aging so well, sis, and I'm so proud of you for that. I love you, Karen, and I always have. And you're the quiet sister. You're my quiet sister of my four. But, and I really like that about you because you're a woman of action. You walk the walk, and that's so much more important than talking the talk.
I feel very calm when I'm with you. When I'm around you, I feel very, feel really welcomed. So I really appreciate that about you, that you would make just about anybody, any culture, any background feel welcome. That's what I notice about you. From the very first time I've met you, when I was first dating Casey, I immediately felt that, yeah, I mean, I feel the sense of welcoming and belonging just from the get-go. And I just want you to know that, I'm going to do everything I can to take the best care of your daughter, and your legacy will definitely live on and will live throughout the next generation, your kids, and the things that you taught Casey that will get passed on to the children and the generation, and that I'm really grateful for who you are and what you've done for your family, your kids, and how it's passed on to us. So, and just want to say that I love you very much and really blessed to be a part of your family.
I don't like to make hyperbolic claims to anyone or embellish compliments, but I think, Mom, you need to know that you're loved and you're cared about. I don't say it a lot, but I hope that I convey some things to you. Maybe this action means something.
I think I would definitely want Mom to know how loved she is. Sometimes, especially when you're a mom, you can feel very underappreciated. You can feel very like you do so much for somebody and they don't see you. And I would definitely want Mom to know that we see everything that she does. She's not invisible. Her work and her heart and soul that she pours into us doesn't go unnoticed. So I really want Mom to know that she really did a good job of holding the family together, creating the traditions. I have great memories of traditions in the home. I have great memories of just Mom always being there for us. She never missed anything. She was our biggest cheerleader. And yeah, I just want her to know how much that means to me personally and how that's going to carry on into the next generation and Willow's generation. So that's a legacy.
I'd like to tell you that you are wonderful and that you are the best wife a guy could have and a great partner. And I'm looking forward to our retirement because you are my soulmate, and we're going to have a lot of laughs going down, as they say, round and third and headed for home.